time has come. The top two seeds in the college football playoff have arrived for their championship moment. Two teams that have essentially been on a collision course for months. They had high expectations, high pressure, but they met those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The shotgun handoff here. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Makes the grab. It's Durham. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He hands it off from the gun. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Manning. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Can they pick up the first on the ground? That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive early in this game. The offense really asserted themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Toss play to the outside. Into the end zone. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Hit the ball into your back's hands. And a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job.
Touchdown, LSU. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. They open the championship game with a pass. The pocket breaking down. Nice grab. It's Moore. Gets into space at the 50. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
Gonna run it. It's Haynes.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. And they'll give it to the back. He's past the marker and still going. Good enough for first down yardage.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
That's reeled in. It's Haynes. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And completion makes it second and short. And they'll use the ground game here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Has it back to the end zone. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
First and goal now. A chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense facing second and goal. On the jet sweep, and they'll get him down that time.
And on second and goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Manning. A deep shot right down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. We're 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? One down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Might have to try the extra point.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Makes the grab. It's Haynes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Pulls it in. It's Haynes. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Choosing to return the punt. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for some space. It's Berry. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That gain sets up a third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Stewart. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Wants to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Wolverines will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And here's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The pass is hauled in over the middle. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And now they'll run it on the draw. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3.
LSU, 28, Michigan, 3.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. That one moves the ball across the 40. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. The sure hands, it's Haynes. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Heaves it deep down the middle. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play at that corner.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Wolverines. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
And they'll set up for the PAT. They make the extra point and trail now 28-10. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Manning. Tries to get it to the running back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Moves out of the pocket. This pass is caught, so a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Play before they head to the locker room. Ball handed off. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up first and goal at the 7. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still an 18-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal with 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Marsh.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, close to coming up with a big play. I love this call here to start this second half because I think it not only do you come close to hitting a big play, but I think it also pushes those safeties back. It can open up the running game.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds his man. It's Morgan. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Running back with the football. They've got him down out near the 40.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. Linebacker shifting around now. To throw, it's Street. Pulls it in, it's Haynes. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. There's the snap, they'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It's a keeper. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
On the run, it's Sperry. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down here for this offense. It's a toss play to the right. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
receiver. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Touchdown, LSU. And their route is on. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking to pass. It's Herbstreit. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Toss it to the back, running left. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On the move now. Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
That sack sets up a second down and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. To throw, it's Herbstreit. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. To the air, it's Manning. With the catch, it's Alexander.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Second down after the incompletion. A draw to the back. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Looking for a gap. It's Alexander. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Bringing it out, it's Stewart. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and a another incompletion.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry out. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's now picked off, and the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of it. Costly penalty creates the automatic 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. Touchdown, Michigan. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
No problem with PAT right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered that. That's one of the toughest things to do, is to recover that onside kick. But perfect timing here. That ball went up into the air, and the kicking unit got on top of it.
First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Leaning on the run game here late. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Makes the catch. It's Alexander. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go. Third down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
Set. Here's second down.